Okay, so before we get too deep into things, I thought we'd better have a look at the indicator itself, how to install it on MT4, and make sure you've got no problems with the parameters and things like that. So firstly, I've got, you can see I've got MT4 open and I've got no indicators on my chart. Now, as far as I use candlesticks. You will need to use candlesticks. With this, it's just going to be a lot easier the way I explain things. I am a price action trader, so candlesticks are definitely the way to go as far as I'm concerned. You can switch between the bar chart and the candlesticks just up the top here. You should have a, if you don't, I think it's a right click, customize, and then you can add it. Let's have a quick look at loading the indicator into your MT4 platform. So go to File, and then into Open Data folder. This will bring you to the back end of the application. Now go to MQL4, double click on that, and then Indicators. So basically now what you want to do is drag and drop your indicators into this box. So I have mine just copied to my computer, so I'm just going to Control V and paste it. And you can see there they've both popped in, so you need to paste them both in there. One's an MQL4 source file, the other is an EX4 file. Okay, so once that's in, we close that box and we actually close the program and we reboot it. It won't take effect until you actually reboot MT4. So we'll just wait for that to kick off. Wait till we get a connection going. Okay, so if I go to my indicators now, drop down menu, daily line boxes should be there. Drag that onto your screen. Now let's have a quick look at the different parameters and the settings you should use. This is the default settings. It's always set to look back 20 days. I always have mine at 370 or 365 to look back 12 months for backtesting purposes. With every trade I trade live, I'm constantly backtesting and looking at new and better ways to trade it, trying to refine my risk parameters, refine the actual entry-exit criteria. So I've always got it looking back 370 days. Now I always have the colors too as a lime green. I just prefer it depending on your chart. If you've got a black background, you might like blue. Whatever suits you, the color's not important. Just for now, I'm going to hit OK because I want to go through something else with you. You'll find that for the most part, this will happen. Which is basically the vertical lines that has separated the actual time, but it hasn't calculated the horizontal lines. Now generally that's got to do with your MT4 platform. It's just trying to calculate all the parameters that the indicator has given it back 370 days. I'm not sure why with this indicator it just tends to do that. So how we get around that, so I'll just close that. Open your indicator list, so right click on your screen, open indicator list, daily line boxes, edit. What we want to do is, you can see down here in visibility, it's visible from the 1 minute chart up to the 4 hour chart. We're only going to be looking at this on the 30-minute chart, possibly at times on the 1 hour. So what you can do is go ahead and delete the 1, 5 and 15 minute, so it doesn't have to calculate that, and the 4 hour, and change the time frame to 30. So it's not calculating the Asian range time of day of 5-minute bars, but just off 30-minute bars. And that should be the only thing you have to change. Now I use the other very important thing, I guess, is the time of day that your broker has automatically set in MetaTrader 4. As far as I know, you can't actually change the time. It depends on the server that your broker uses. you'll find that a lot of servers, such as through the broker I use, they've actually got a server right over in New York, right next to the New York exchange, to get I think it helps with their spreads and execution times and that type of thing. So mine is set to a New York close time. So my start hours go off my default MetaTrader 4 hours. So the start hour is -1, which is 11 o'clock on my broker platform, and end hours is 6 a.m. So I'm going to go into that a little bit more detail and show you how you can actually work that out on your platform in a little bit. Let's just get through this. So if you hit OK and close, all of a sudden these get fixed up. Okay, and that should be fixed up all the way back to the 12-month mark, and it is. So 29th of July 2013. Okay, and that is setting up your Asian range indicator in MT4.